Hi, I'm Steph. This is Ryan. Along with two of our coworkers, we worked on Frickfeed this week, or this day. Feels like a lot longer. I know our name is misleading. Our team name was Tree to Data. We originally signed up for that, but then when finding that there were very few people subscribed to this, we changed up because we wanted to have as much impact as possible. Essentially, same mission as the last group. We're trying to digitize a bunch of analog documents that are not super pretty. Our primary goal was to really focus on the interface and provide a really simple and easy to use way for scientists to, like, maybe when they're like standing on the grocery line and have some extra time to input some data in their busy schedules, can go ahead and change something that looks like this to something that is digitized and can be accessed down the line. Ryan's going to talk a little bit more about his UI decisions and that side of things.
Thanks. Yeah, sure. So obviously, transcribing a document like this isn't the most easy thing to do or necessarily fun thing to do. So we tried to find a way to reduce that friction and make it as easy as possible. So we decided to build a responsive web app, which means that it works. It's a website that works across mobile devices, tablets, and desktops. So if you're sitting down at your computer and you have some time to kill, you can go through 10 of these. Or if you're standing in line and you don't have that much time, but you're bored, you can maybe start one, save it for later, pick it up later. So some of the technology that we use Polymer. It's a web component library from Google. React and Flux are JavaScript libraries from Facebook. Some technology we would look into adding in the future is something called Service Worker, which would speed up the performance and allow you to work offline on the web, which is really cool. So the page you're looking at right now is the transcription forms page. So you would pull up a new document and you would step through all of the fields one by one. You're able to pinch and zoom and pan around on the document with your finger to get in real close, so it's easy to see what you're transcribing there. And then you just walk through each of the fields step by step. It was tough to think about OCR in such a short amount of time, so that's something that we would envision adding in the future. These are really, really, really old documents. So OCR, which would automatically pick up what the text says, might not work that well. But what we could use it for is automatically zooming to the right part of the page as you're entering that field in, and perhaps auto-populating the field, and then allowing you, instead of typing it in, to see if it's correct and make any changes on the fly. Also, we envisioned a page for viewing all these records, because what's the good of having them if you're not going to actually use them? So we'd be able to search through all of the fields and pull up the images. A lot of these specimens aren't even unpacked yet, and they're like super, super old. So maybe one day you could add photos to this so you get a better feel for the data. And thank you, everybody. So we work at BuzzFeed, and this is how you do a mic drop when you work at BuzzFeed. Thank you very much.